Okay, YouTube. Round two, this one's a little bit more serious. Some friends of mine, which may soon become former friends, are continuing to have a problem with this gay marriage thing. Now, you're going to get all the quote-unquote history experts who aren't history experts, who don't have a history degree. They took like one class in college. And I took, my history in high school, and I've taken some government and history formation classes since I started college. So whatever details people want to hammer out for themselves, that's fine. Take away the individual Christian flag. America is a nation founded on people who were fleeing oppression by a group of people who didn't want them to lead their way of life. And not all of America's founding fathers were Christian. So what's funny is we're a nation of people founded by people who were fleeing oppression for their way of life. And now we are oppressing, even though the government made it legal, we're still attempting to oppress a way of life. And I'm saying this, it's going to be posted on my Facebook too, and my Facebook's not public, but I want people to see an irritation with this. Not that I'm really anyone fucking important, but it's just starting to get kind of stupid. So this is what I wrote on my Facebook. I'm about to post right before this video comes up on YouTube, or after, depending on how long the whole internet thing takes. I said, other than religious or socio-political doctrine with no proven foundations, I still have not found a reason gays can't get married. I find it funny that a nation of people founded on the history of escaping oppression are trying to now perpetuate it. Now that there are state governments claiming that the federal government is trampling their ability to decide their own state-level laws, would someone mind telling me why a state thinks that they, and I really want to know about this, a state can tell people that they can't get married. But, so the state level government is telling people that they can't do something that's not hurting anyone. It's not like they're doing bestiality, performing sacrifices. It's just a dude and a dude or a chick and a chick, right? That's gay marriage. And I shouldn't say the whole gay thing. It's just people who are gay who happen to want to get married, right? So the federal government is telling states, hey, look, you gotta let them get married. But what's really funny is the states, we'll just shift the scale down one. States are telling people you're not allowed to decide for yourselves how to lead your lives. But the states have a problem with it when the federal government says, hey, you need to let people lead their lives. So the state doesn't want to be regulated by the Fed. However, the state wants to regulate the people. I don't get it. So I don't know, maybe this falls under the sayings, do as I say, not as I do, or the pot calling the kettle black, whatever you want to call it. Some of these old school people, states. Most of these states are red states anyway, so we already know. It's like the Bible Belt and then the isolated Midwestern places. We already know this. And for those of you who don't get it, Arizona's more progressive than you. And I'm from Arizona, said it in my last video, proud to fucking be here. Arizona has its social problems, but when the state that has had a big history of stupid racism, etc., and we're being more progressive than you, not good. Really not good. Anyway, we're not telling, Christian families, Muslim families, Catholic families, Jewish families, although honestly I haven't seen a lot of homophobic behavior out of Jewish people. We're not telling them they can't live their lives. The government's not doing that. They're not saying, okay, well, gays can get married with Christians, fuck you. That's not happening. We're just letting another group, we're finally acknowledging the human right of another group of people to get married. I don't get this. Leave them the fuck alone. If that's what they want to do, leave them alone. But what I really find really funny is that, and there's some humor in this too. I'm about to make it at least kind of funny, because there has to be a laugh. My last video is kind of a laugh, right? The vast majority of these groups that are stopping gays from getting married, or trying to, they can't stop them now. Ha ha. The vast majority of these groups are all religious groups, proselytizing groups, political agenda groups. It's all groups who need everyone else to be like them. I find it really funny that it's all the conformity groups, extremist conformity groups. Last time I checked, though, the gays aren't trying to, well, the gays, they're a separate group of human beings. Gay people aren't trying to oppress anyone. I've never had a gay person tell me I was wrong for being straight. Never had it happen. Religious groups, political groups, they all think everybody should be just like them. Last time I checked, all gay people are trying to do is make sure everyone's having a fabulous fucking time and has a really great goddamn looking hat. A little bit of a stereotype joke there, but hey, it gets the point across. This is my issue. I've got a handful of gay friends. I served with gay people while I was in the military who I never felt depressed around, or I never felt uncomfortable around any of them. And when I was deployed to Iraq the first time, one of my trailer mates, dude was gay, he slept 4 feet from me, never made me feel uncomfortable the whole time. Never. Honestly, I'm more uncomfortable around these oppressive ass people who have a problem with gay people just trying to lead their fucking lives. I'm getting sick of it. So, I'm going to put this on my Facebook for the people who know who I am. And if you've got a problem with me, if you want to explain to me why gay is a problem, do it like an adult. But these posts saying that people aren't allowed to live their fucking way of life is getting old. So you tell me why a person who isn't hurting anyone can't lead their life the way they want. I just want to know. Just tell me. Like a grown-ass adult. No Facebook or YouTube flaming. Just fucking tell me. I want to know.